helped with it. Perfect. Okay. So other than tired, how are you feeling today, Joey?
Other than tired, how am I feeling? I'm feeling okay. Feeling okay. There's a chance that I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so we're raging about not having to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes, we are hoping for snow, inclement weather. Feeling good. Climbed up the Masters on Tuesday, which was my goal, was to get it by Tuesday. We got it pretty handily. Been climbing the ladder a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The tournament, I'd say, it went well yesterday, even though it went way too long. We can talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
But yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
Honestly, I'm not too bad. I think pretty much you summed it up pretty well. Biggest thing on my mind right now is probably because I'm sure Hinge doesn't mind me name dropping him, but he was sending me a message saying like how we should try to like up the production of the Mystic Shot podcast tournament. How we like try to try to cast the tournament and such. And maybe the tournament can be something big, like maybe like OLS or something like that, or maybe like Fight Night and such.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly we could do.
He was being super blunt, which I do appreciate, but he was saying like especially on my side, like how sometimes how I'll have Levi like running around and such, or like sometimes my girlfriend will come and she'll be in the background and such. So fixing stuff like that, little stuff like that will definitely help. So it's less distracting for some of the viewers and such, and so that people can actually just like hone in on the tournament, so that we can cast it a little bit better. Which again I do appreciate on him giving me his giving his insight and such, and definitely gonna be taking that into account for sure.
It'd be really nice if we could have someone actually running the tournament, like handling all the Battlefy problems and like the people pinging us on Discord.
Yeah,
because like for the first hour of the tournament, I think I had like 16 like calls to talk to an admin in the tournament yesterday. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, trying to do
things
both.
I was trying to do at once.
Yeah, trying to do both is incredibly difficult. Like trying to cast on top of keeping yourself together, and then on top of that, you're also the admin of the tournament as well. It's like it's a lot, to be honest, especially because yesterday we had a full house. Like, it was 40 people. So,
right.
Of course, things are bound to happen. Like, honestly, let's just call it what it is. Things are bound to happen. So,
yeah. So I wonder if I could find some volunteer who doesn't mind adminning.
Just taking care of some of the admin stuff, so we can focus a little bit more. Because then maybe if we could not be thinking about all the Battlefly stuff so much, then we could focus more on finding games and trying to, alright, we're gonna watch this game, alright, bracket is already rolled out, we're gonna watch this game, that game, blah blah blah. Because I don't know if you had watched some of the productions for how Fight Night goes and such. Every time a match ends, they take a little break, and then they in that brief little time they find another match and then when they come back, they already have the match usually set up, and then we just go right into it. But to be honest, I mean, I think it was Mad Wheels that said something like that we should think about incorporating that. I mean, yesterday is probably a good time when we maybe should have thought about incorporating something like that. But usually our tournament isn't that long, to be honest. It's usually only a 4-hour tournament. So cutting breaks in between is like, you're going to cut a 4-hour like tournament, probably going to cut it to like maybe a 5-hour tournament for almost no reason, just because you're going to take breaks. So
I don't know if it's so much a break as much as it is like you just have a waiting scene for the next game to load in. True.
I mean,
and then once it comes back, we can just like end or click the button to switch scenes and then right back in.
Mm-hmm. You think that's something that we should add to the tournament?
We can. I think that's a route that we could take. So we also run into a problem that our games don't have like a set start time. Like they're not starting like at 8:42. They begin their round 2 games or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we jump into series midway through a lot. So it makes it hard for us to like have a scoreboard. You know how like during the tournaments it's be like, maybe next time's winning versus unhinged 1-0, and it'll be like in the little corner. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be something that would be nice to add, but it's really difficult for us to do so given the level of information we have when we start recording.
Yeah, no, for sure, 100%. I mean, but that would probably come from it, like, because right now it being that it's just the two of us kind of like trying to figure out how we're supposed to admin and cast and kind of just be the complete production team. Because it's just the two of us trying to fill in all those shoes, it's kind of difficult to like, all right, we got to play these scenes. All right, we got to stop this. All right, we got to admin here. All right, it's like... like, bro, let's just get the casting done. Let's just admin if we need to. Like, I mean, it is a little cut and dry, but when we have like 40 people, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, and Giant Slayer's a company that is owned by another company. Mm-hmm. So I don't think... I mean, I'm a guy in my basement. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm just some dude in my basement who's like, this would be fun.
Not trained at all. I mean, just having fun. Be honest.
So I feel like there are a lot of things that like us two specific humans have to do to run the tournament. That like I've never talked to him, so this is purely conjecture. I don't think Blevins is like trying to find the match he's going to spectate as he's doing this commentary. Like, I don't think that's happening. I think, like, there are people getting that to him.
Yeah, me too.
I'm assuming.
No, I think that's a right assumption because it would be hard for Blevins to be like...
If he is, more respect to him.
Right?
Because my brain is folding already as it is.
Yeah, honestly. That would be like, wow, like, you're doing it all. But, I think because as a commentator you have to be like more keeping people like inversed and trying to get people to actually enjoy the game and try to understand what exactly is going on. Like you already have to have that mindset and such, and trying to then switch gears to then like try to be an admin to taking care of issues and stuff. It's like a completely different mindset, honestly. So but again, these are things that we're dealing with and things that we're trying to understand. Literally, and I mean, this is my personal opinion. I think every single week we're literally getting better. Like, honestly, we're starting to figure out different issues, figure out, all right, this didn't work. Okay, let's do something completely different. Like, that's how I feel about it. But, again, I just appreciate Unhinged giving his insight about it.
Hey, if he wants to help out, if he wants to be...
That's a fact.
the production manager, hey, please do. I would more than happily let that happen. If that gets all taken care of, that'd be sick.
Right? Like, if I don't have to think about it so much about all the production and stuff, it's like, yo, bro, tell me what to do. Like,
honestly, like, this is as we are as grassroots as it gets. We're two dudes who are like, let's do this for fun. And so, I mean, if someone's gonna come in here with like expertise, I'll happily be like, yeah, just point me in the direction, I'll do it.
Exactly. And I think we're both, honestly, and this is just my opinion, I think we're both pretty passionate about what we do here. Like, we're both like, we enjoy, like, I mean, I know you definitely enjoy playing Legends of Runeterra, and you definitely enjoy talking about. And I know you definitely enjoy talking about Legends of Runeterra. So that's another reason why it honestly, it was honestly just I knew you were already in the in the same waters of wanting to do something like this. So it just happened, honestly. The stars just aligned, and here we are, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. Just give me 1 second. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna start in 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is Mystic Shot Podcast, episode 60.
60. We're gonna file for Social Security soon, I'm telling you.
I know, we're getting old.
Ancient.
We are getting up there. What's going on, guys? So today, for anybody that doesn't know, we have the Mystic Shot Podcast tournament every single Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch it on here which is on my channel, which is the We the People's channel. And you can also catch it on Mr. X Doughy Nuts channel as well. His links will be down below in the description if you want to check that out. But we cast the tournament every single Tuesday. And for this week, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a mistake, but it was an experiment.
It was a mistake. All right. Background story. I see. This is actually going to come full circle.
Yeah.
I see Gaming Optima.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he runs Runeterra Life. It's putting on a bunch of tournaments now. It's like, hey, I'm doing a double elimination tournament like every Thursday. It's going to be really cool. And then I just got to thinking, just put an evil seed in my head. And that evil seed was, what if we did a double elimination tournament? How much possibly longer could it take? An hour? An hour and a half? That's fine. So I send Mr. We the Peoples over here a message. Hey, just thinking out loud. What do we think about doing this? And he says, we could try it. And I said, yeah, let's try it. And oh my God. It was fun. I had a good time. It was enjoyable. That was like a 6-hour tournament.
Yeah.
That we started at
8:30. We started on time. We literally started on time.
Because I was getting a little scared about how long it might last. So I was just like, it's 8:29. I'm rolling the bracket. We're going. So yeah, we started on time and we were, up until 2:30 p.m. or so. It was a good tournament. Games were good.
No, games were super close. Like, okay, we can get into it later. But I got scared for Roji. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Good games. But man, come 2 a.m., I was doing great until 2 a.m. 2 a.m. hit. I was just like, I'm going to fall asleep. I am passing out at my computer. I think you actually did. I think I had to wake you up like twice. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was passed out at that point. Like honestly, I mean, it would have been something different if, like, say for instance, we were making like some kind of money off of this, and like this is what we were doing all day, and like we could sleep. And like, you know, we would have been up. But like, bro, we have like me, if anybody doesn't know, I have a child. I have my girlfriend's in the kitchen right there cooking. So we have and then on top of that, I have a job that I'm supposed to go to early in the day. So like I have things that I have to do. So by the time it's time for us to do the tournament at 8:30 p.m., like I'm already like, I'm not super tired, but I'm kind of tired. But I'm up enough. Like Legends of Runeterra hypes me up enough to be like, all right, I could be here until probably like 12, right? So
exactly.
I'm just chilling until like 12:30 rolls around. I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little tired, but all right.
Yeah, and I almost a year ago, maybe 8 months or so ago, I did a 24-hour Legends of Runeterra stream for charity. Like, that was fine. And, like, obviously I got tired. But I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Like, I kind of baked this time into my day, kind of planned everything around it. And, like, it was fine. I made it. Obviously, I was tired by the end. But, like, it went well. But, like, it's not like I went to work that day, too. Or had other responsibilities. I was just shut down, purely focused on Runeterra. And, like, I could do that for 14 hours a day, 15 hours a day. But like, I have a job, I have a commute, things to take care of, right? And I think it's one thing, at least I hope people in the scene know, is that not too many people are professional Runeterra content creators.
Yeah.
There aren't many. And the ones that do create content, for the vast majority of people, are just doing it as a passion project like we do.
Yep.
On top of like their full-time job and, you know, all these other things.
Exactly. Because like I mean, Runeterra is an amazing game, honestly. Like I really enjoy Legends of Runeterra. I've enjoyed it since probably I first started playing it, and to be honest, like, don't get me wrong, there's been times when I was like, bro, I don't know, like some of the like go hard meta, I was like, I don't know. Like, I might put this down for a little bit. But, I mean, I always, to be honest, no matter how the meta is, I'm always still playing. I'm always still trying to see what's going on. I'm always still, like, pretty invested in the community and such. So, like, I've been passionate about this since I first started playing the game. And it's just, I'm just happy that we even were able to put together a tournament scene. Like, this is what we did, right? We birthed a whole tournament scene. Like,
yeah. Like, we're pretty consistent, like, because for the last 14 weeks, every single Tuesday, I missed the one, but the tournament went on. You hosted it with Mo and Roji.
Yeah. We had to get 2 people to fill your spot.
Oh, thank you. A seasonal champion at that. Anyway.
Yo, Roji in the making?
No, Mo.
I know. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not smart. Okay. But like, oh yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, every single Tuesday, we have this, and we're getting a nice core group of people who consistently are showing up.
Yeah.
Having fun, and it's going well. I want to keep doing it. So, not double elimination though. I can't. No. I literally don't think I could make it.
Yeah, I think if we do the double elimination thing, it's probably going to be something that either it's going to be on a day when like we both have nothing to do, and we start the tournament probably at like 6:00, and we end it close to like 11, 12 at the latest. Like, it's not going to go past 2:00.
No, like
definitely not. And
it's
then
a non-starter.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I can't do it again.
No, honestly, I can't either. And or it's gonna be probably something that we do on a weekend, because then we can do like a 2-day event kind of thing.
Exactly.
So,
or like I mentioned earlier, it's not the fact that it was a 6-7 hour tournament that was a problem. It was the fact that we started at night after we both worked and had to like go to work in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the issue.
I got like 3.5 hours of sleep or so. And I don't know. I need my sleep at least 5.5 hours. Got to give me that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we learned something. I feel like hopefully I've kind of spread the word of our I don't know, it's not overly dramatic, of our problems to other members of the community, so now they can plan better for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is a good thing. Like, so good came out of it. It was fun, and now we have this knowledge base that we didn't have before. Would I do it again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unless, again, like you said, unless we're starting earlier in the day or we have a 2-day thing going on.
Yeah, no. I think and that's another thing that, to be honest, I appreciate the hell out of Doey, because I feel like a lot of the times, yo, bro, we on the same page. Like, for real. Like, we on the same page. Like, because I'm just like, bro, I don't know if I can do this again. Like, I think our for the Tuesday nights especially, we're gonna keep it as single limb, for sure. We might. I mean, it was something that maybe I was talking about with Doey, like here and there, maybe Swiss, possibly, but again, we don't know if we want to try it now after we tried double limb. I don't know.
No, Swiss is worse.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
I wouldn't have even considered doing Swiss, because the problem with the Swiss tournaments is that you have a lot of downtime between games, because the next round has to start at like a set time. And they all need to, finish before the next round can start. Whereas with elimination tournaments, the players could just go into the next game as soon as they know who their opponent is. They could just keep rolling through.
Exactly.
So they don't have that downtime. So like for our tournaments, our round might not take a full hour, because the players could just finish and then queue up again. But they can't do that in Swiss. They have to wait.
Yep, they have to wait the set time. Whatever. To be honest, I'm not sure about Battlefly. I have never hosted a Switch tournament, so I'm not sure if it's like a timer, if we can change it, or if it's just like, all right, if you set the 45 minutes, well, the rest of the tournament is going to be 45 minutes.
Yeah, you set what you do is you set the rule, right? Like 50-minute or whatever for the round, and the players have to start on time. If they don't start on time, and the round goes too long, I think they each get a loss.
Oh, wow.
Okay. We like if we did on a weekend or whatever someday, we're like neither of us have to work on this day. Let's have a tournament.
Yeah.
I honestly think we just like rip the rules from someone else and call it a day.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
We don't have to reinvent the wheel there, but yeah, I think a Swiss tournament on a weeknight will run into the same issue, if not worse.
Yeah, most likely we'll end up running into the same issue. So, but to be honest, that's why we have the single limb tournament just the way it is. And to be honest, when I was literally going to bed, I was just like, bro, why are we trying to fix what's not broken?
Yeah. So what put the idea in my head is that there's a lot of chatter kind of in the community about people not liking single limb and people liking single limb, and the general consensus is that it is like the inferior competitive format. You'll have a lesser player win single elimination tournaments more often than you will have a lesser player win a Swiss tournament or a double elimination tournament. That doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing. It just means that your trading may be quality for time. And I think that's a very fair trade for people in our position to make.
Yep.
It's also kind of nice. like for the Mastering Runeterra qualifiers, if you lose or once you lose, you're done. You can go like enjoy the rest of your day.
Exactly.
Whereas a Swiss tournament, like you're like, all right, I won 2 rounds, I lost round 3, we got 3 more rounds to go. If I win them all, then I might have a chance at or then I do top cut and then I have to play tomorrow, or I lose one of them. Then you're like, oh, I'm 3-2, and they're like, oh, mathematically, like 5 people or whatever are gonna top cut with an X2 record, and you're over there with a pen and pencil, trying to calculate your tiebreakers and seeing how that is. So like there are pros and cons to both. I like both. But yeah, I think for us, single limb is gonna be the way to go.
Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree. I think especially for these Tuesday 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tournaments, because if it's starting that late, I think it's probably for the best that we keep it single limb so that one, we can know what time it's gonna end. That's a big one. And 2, so that like I said, players can be able to play in the tournament, and then once they lose, that's it. Like, bro, they could go to sleep. Like, they don't have to worry about losers bracket. Like,
yeah, like, so I'll use Grave Trail as an example. Grave Trail played in our tournament yesterday. I had a great showing, played really well. I think ended up finishing like in 4th.
Yeah.
But that's such a long night to come in 4th.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it is.
If I were them, I'd be like heartbroken by it. Like, I just committed all this time, like ruined my next day, because the players didn't get much sleep either. Let's be honest. And then came in 4th. So, man,
yeah, it's a big commitment.
It's fun, but I'm glad we did it. But I'm glad not to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, honestly. I feel like we've pretty much talked about most of the points, but to sum it up, pretty much if we ever do something like this again, I think maybe we'll try to put a little bit more, like, invest a little bit more time into actually planning it out and actually, like, physically, like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, like, maybe weeks in advance, we'll tell people like, all right, we're gonna have another double limb tournament, guys, and it's gonna be on this day, and we're gonna be ready for it, and we're maybe there'll be more that we can do and such, so that maybe somebody like Great Trail that gets 4th place and has spent 2 hours or 3 hours in the tournament. Well, that was 5-hour tournament, so they spent like 4 hours in the tournament. Like, maybe at least they'll get some kind of compensation for it or something. Like, maybe in the future. But right now, I think the Mystic Shot Podcast tournaments is just going to stay as a single limb for sure. But moving forward, I was happy that Roji won, right? Roji, you got to win, bro. You got to win.
He did.
I was scared, I was scared when he got the reset.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, Grandpa Roji did win. I'm not gonna hide it, friend of mine for a while now, and happy to see him win.
Yeah.
Did really well. He brought Tarek Pantheon, Malphite Talia, of course, and Zereth Zillion. He thinks his decks are pretty well positioned in the meta. It'll be interesting if he brings him to Runeterra Academy or not. Or the next Mastering Runeterra qualifier. But yeah, he got the win. Bracket reset there at the end, but he pulled it out. And in my tired state, I was like super rude. I went to his stream after we ended. I was like, hey, congrats. He's like, oh, thank you. I was like, by the way, you totally inted like this game. Right after he wins, I'm just like, oh, but you were so bad this one time. And then I went to bed, I woke up and I thought about it. I was like, why did I do that? I'm such a jerk. But hey, he has our money, so he can't feel too bad, I guess.
Nah, he can't feel too bad. But I mean, honestly, I feel like Roji played pretty well. Like, I think I would have, honestly, if I was in Roji's position, I would have felt really scared playing into Easy to Win's lineup. because he had to. I think every single time. I mean, he did it twice. He won a mirror match twice. Like that's crazy. That is.
He lost the second mirror.
He lost the second one? Wait, he swept him 2-0?
No. So in the first set, he beat opponent with Pantheon.
Yeah.
Against Pantheon. The second time, he lost to the Pantheon deck, but 2-0'd Scouts.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, he 2-0'd Scouts.
It looked really good for him in the Pantheon mirror the second time, but didn't pull it out. But yeah.
I mean, it was a close game, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think he got him down to like 2 or something like that.
Yeah. I remember it was a close game for sure. But, I mean, I would have been... that's why I say, as playing as Roji, I would have been scared to play into his lineup. Because it's a 50-50. I mean, like we see, he won the first one and then lost the second one. Like, at that point, it's just pure 50-50s. Because, I mean, his deck is a little tech for the mirror, but it's not like OD. And you have to draw those cards. So it's like, it's not really like, you're still playing in the mirror at the end of the day. So, and you're hedging your whole... Like, I mean, at that point, we were literally 5 hours in. Like, it was like 5.5 hours in. So, I mean, you want the W. Like, you're here. Like, Roji literally beat everybody. First of all, if you were playing in single limb, he would have won already, right? But then he beat everybody, right? And then Eastwin was able to make it through. And, you know, he was able to face... Roji, and it's just crazy that Eastwin actually almost made it in. Like,
yeah, I mean, crazy. He was real close.
Definitely.
I thought in my head, I've come to learn. I think I'm wrong about this though. I thought that the Xerath Zillion versus Scouts matchup was like really bad.
For who, Scouts?
No, for Xerath Zillion. I thought it was really bad, so I was like, I think the Scouts are just gonna win, especially after Roji lost game 1.
Yeah. This hand was atrocious, though.
Yeah, it was, and I was just like, oh well, we're probably gonna see, you know, a 2-0 here. But then, you know, he got through. It was good. Actually, it would have been a 2-1. Anyway, but yeah, he pulled it out. He won.
Yeah, But I mean, is that a bad matchup? It feels like if they get Xerath on the board, there's almost nothing Scouts can do. Like, honestly, what can they do? Because once it's Xerath on the board and he rolls the carpet, what can he do?
Yeah, and I saw on Twitter he wanted to be good against Scouts and Control, which he thought his decks were good with, and. So I'm assuming that means, I mean, he's played a whole lot more Xerath Zillion than I have. Mm-hmm. So I read into that, believing that he thinks the Xerath Zillion matchup is good against Scouts.
Okay. Well, I mean, only time will tell, because who knows? Maybe people will start changing. I mean, you can't really change the Scouts deck that much, but I mean, it's probably good. Honestly, it's probably good, but it's not like a huge, like, it's like 60-40. It's probably like 55, like, you know, it's right on the nose. And it really depends on what cards you have in the matchup, because I'm sure if they have, like, because there are crazy openers for Scouts. That's the thing in my head, really. It's like, I don't really know the nut hands for Xerath Zillion, so... Because I'm kind of where you are. I haven't put enough hours into playing that deck, so not really sure.
Yep. So speaking of putting hours into a deck, we can kind of change topics here a little bit. Mm-hmm. So update on my ladder climb. I made Masters not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. Mm-hmm. Is that even true? No, it's 2 days ago. It was this Tuesday.
I was going to say, I think it
wasn't yesterday. It was the previous week. I'm trolling today. Yeah, not yesterday with the tournament. The Tuesday before that. Made Masters with Field Rush. Over the last 36 games, at a 70% win rate, pretty swift climb. Pretty happy with it. I think FTR is like a great deck. It's good into Ari Kennen. It's decent-ish into the Pantheon piles, kind of. And it's good into all like the random stuff you face against ladder. It's good against lurk. It's good against aggro of all sorts. So I think it's like a very solid deck choice for people to be climbing with. It's bad against things like Azir Relia and Scouts, right? It's Azir Relia and Scouts coming back is kind of a counter control measure. Anyway, so it climbed up to Master with Trundle Trinamir, and that's when I was like, all right, Dowie, it's time. I have to learn how to play Kennen. So I take a list. I just jam games. I jam almost 30 games. The first 3 I win. And I'm like, this is the freest deck of my life. It is busted. It's absolutely insane. And then like the next like 15 I lose. And I just like can't get a win. And then I win a game, and I'm like, all right, I think I figured it out. And then I lost like the next 5 or something. I'm down to a 35% win rate on Kenanari.
Wow.
If I play this deck anymore, I'll single-handedly be the reason it doesn't get nerfed. Because I will drag that win rate down. So I was said, after about 30 games, I was just like, nope, I can't do it. I can't play Kenanari. I'm just giving up. Something in my brain does not work with that deck. So I picked Shyvana Pantheon back up and haven't lost the game with it yet since I picked it back up. We're 7-0.
Wow. Stomping them out.
So I'll be playing more tomorrow. But yeah, it's kind of funny to look at my Runeterra AR. I'm looking at it right now. It's like Trundle Tryndamere 69%, Echo Zillion 64%, 25 games. Shyvana Pantheon, 70 games, 63%. Kenanari, 30 games, 35%. I'm just like, oh no. What am I doing wrong?
Damn. That's crazy, actually. I mean, but the deck is super hard counters, especially in Masters. Like, honestly. People have resorted to just, like, straight hard countering the deck. Like, Scouts hard counters it hard. Like, that matchup is literally atrocious. There is no winning that matchup, honestly.
Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough.
In my personal opinion, I say Field of Rush is a pretty big counter. Not super counter, but it's pretty decent counter. And then last but not least, pretty much any kind of aggro central deck like Spiders or like Pirate aggro. It's not super like cut and dry because like we saw in the tournament yesterday, some of the matches that we watched, Ari Kennen was just able to just get right over the hill, like just right over it, and I'm just like, bro, what? But I mean, it's not a terrible matchup, but it's a bad matchup, and right. I think people just need to understand what the difference is, because I mean, a terrible matchup, we're talking about like 60-40, right? But a bad matchup is probably something closer to like 50 or like 55, and then so on and so forth. So, right. But Kenanari is a really hard deck to get a certain mindset about, because there's a lot of different combo pieces and there's a lot of things going on at the same time, to be honest.
Yep. I'm a avid Azir Relia hater. I always said, and I've maintained this, I think the deck was very hard to play perfect.
Facts.
I thought it was busted because you didn't even have to play it close to perfectly to win. Kenanari, I think, is absolutely busted, but you have to play very well or you're going to lose. And despite that, it still has such a generally high win rate. But yeah, I'm putting it down. I'm probably not going to pick it back up. I now have LP to lose, and yeah, it's just not for me. So I'm moving forward.
I felt that. I mean, to be honest, I'll probably take some coaching classes from you after this. on some Field the Rush since you got some 64%. Look at this guy stretching
64. Don't you badmouth me like that. Much better than 64.
What's your win rate on Field the Rush right now?
It's pretty nice. Let me just say that.
All right.
It's not quite 70%.
Oh wow.
We're half a percentage under 70%.
Oh wow. Damn. Smacking them up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Rush is really good.
No, I feel like it is. I feel like for me personally, I feel like because my brain is so Pantheon heavy right now, I just like slamming things. So.
Oh yeah, if you slam things with Field Rush, you'll just lose.
Straight up.
If you're not willing to burn like 8 mana on a turn, you're just gonna lose. Like that little blue button, you just keep hitting that thing over and over again until they're like, all right, there's no way he wouldn't have avalanched my 3 2/2s, and then you pass again, and they play like their 3/2 again, and then they're like, yeah, there was a way I didn't do it, and then you avalanche them, and then you win. It's just like, how greedy can you be with that pass button without just losing?
True.
And I really love the avalanche versus blighted ravine decision, because I think it's like really cool. Because when you have both of them in your hand, you can use one to like abate the other. Because the opponents are oftentimes thinking like, all right, they just used the avalanche, but now I'm gonna kind of commit a little harder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you blighted ravine, and then you just get them again.
Yep.
And at that point, you're getting like 2 for 6, essentially. And it, like, how do you come back from a 2 for 6? Like, you just don't.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then I'm on three of the box as well, which is especially good into the Kinku Wayfinder. So things are looking good, I think, for Field Rush. Until I think I'll have to double check actually real quick. Scouts recently became the most played deck and is still the most played deck in Masters. And that's a not good matchup. So we'll have to see how things kind of shake out, but yeah, Scouts is right at the top of the popularity in Masters.
Yeah, Scouts is being played a lot on ladder in general. Even in Diamond, I've seen it a bunch of times. It is a really, really hard matchup for Field Rush. You're playing, you're basically playing the clock of do they have the rally? All right, they have it. All right, let me just go next.
Yeah, Freljord cannot deal with rallies at all.
Yeah.
FTR is also good into darkness because it turns out they can never level up their darkness if you don't play a unit. And then you're just chilling until turn 9.
And then you just feel the rush and they're like, oh.
Yeah. And then it's like, what are they going to do? Double mini. And then they do. And then you just keep on passing, and then you feel the rush again. It's fine. You're chilling.
Double mini, Murph. That's insanity, actually. But did you have anything else to add, Doey? I want to go eat some pizza.
Final thoughts? Final thought is...
You look mad tired.
I'm pretty tired, but I'm fine. I got live on air. I got a message saying you don't have to go to work tomorrow, so it doesn't
matter. Nice.
Yeah, and I get paid anyway.
Oh,
even nicer.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, my final thought is I think Shiv Pantheon. I talked a lot about FTR. I think Shyvana Pantheon or Taric Pantheon is like really good right now, particularly because it's good into Scouts and Darkness and like most things not named Kenanari. And Kenanari, because his deck is hard, the play rate's pretty low. even in Masters, the play rate is pretty low. So I don't think targeting it is a great option when you can just play Shyvana Pantheon and beat everything.
Yeah. I mean, basically, Pantheon.deck kind of eats everything up. Like, the only deck that kind of counters it is Canonari. Like, that's the main deck that counters it. That is literally the deck that is holding that deck back, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because you'd expect like the Vengeance decks like Darkness to do well into it, but it just doesn't.
Nope.
Because you just have too many threats.
Exactly.
And they can't answer all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think if you're trying to climb, my final advice would be Shyvana Pantheon.
Yeah, I mean, I think Shyvana Pantheon definitely puts down a lot of threats, but that Taric Pantheon, yo, when you get that Taric with that, when you rally 3 times in a turn, like, I don't know, this is pretty good.
That is true.
Like, just the feel rallying 3 times in a turn, like, that is so much power.
Yep.
But all right.
It's pretty awesome.
It's dope. But all right, I'm gonna end this one off here. I appreciate anybody that made it to the end. We'll be back next week, next Tuesday, also Wednesday for the podcast, next Tuesday for the tournament. It will be single elim, so not too long of a tournament, but we'll definitely be appreciating anybody that signs up. Links will be in the description down below, and we'll see you guys then. All right, we're out. Peace. Bye. All right, though, we appreciate that. All right,
anytime.
Let me go get some pizza, and then I can get a coaching session. And that's that.
Sounds good. Right. I don't know why I opened room tear. I don't need to do that. All right, I can go get some water, but here.
All right. Open some terror for you guys. Yo, thank you for the sub. 14 months, by the way, yo. My girl has been subbed for me for 14 months, yo. I appreciate that. Chaotic V. Okay, let's do this right now. $36. Oh my god. That is ridiculously low. All right.
So, can I send you the list that I have?
Okay.
Do you want it in game or Discord?
You can send it to me again. I think I have the same list, but you could just send it to me again, just so.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the one I'm comfortable on because it's the one I've played. So we are on 2 copies of Three Sisters, 2 Flash Freezes. Those are our Frostbites. We're on 2 Ruination, 3 Vengeance, 1 Ladros, 2 Atrocity, 2 Ravine, or 3 Ravine, 2 Avalanche, and 2 of the box. Those are kind of the core cards. Obviously, the 3 Field of Rush, Connie Timer Keeper, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I got here.
All right.
2 Catalysts of Aeon and triple Vengeance.
Yep.
Triple Blighted Ravine, 2 Avalanche.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think you have.
Do I have push to talk on? No.
No, you're good.
All right, cool. I didn't see the marker come around me, so I was confused.
Okay, I thought you had a. Oh, you said you had three sisters in there? I think you had 2.
I have 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 Three Sisters.
I gotcha. All right. So give me 1 second, cause I never got up.
Cool.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm back. Oh, my girl made homemade pizza.
Nice. So you just want to co-pilot a few games?
Yep. Just get the thinking down, and just in general, tell me some mistakes I'm making, and that's really all.
Can you go ahead and share your screen then?
True. That would definitely help. All right, I'm gonna start it up.
Okay. The first idea is that you don't have to win the game with Field of Rush. I feel like that's something that people often try to do, is just play Field of Rush and oops, win the game. But particularly against Ionia, oftentimes it's just the level trundle and leave the game and not feel the rush.
Okay. Gotcha. So in the matchups when we're versing Ken and Nari, we're actually not going for Field Rush. We're just trying to play Trundle and level him.
Yeah, because like Ionia just denies you Field Rush, and that feels bad.
True.
So unless you have a reason to suspect they don't have Field Rush or deny, then you're probably not going to win that way. You might also win that matchup with the Ladros and Atrocity. That's pretty sick. The kind of opposite is true against SI decks. Well, not really the opposite. SI decks, you want to be trying to find a way to play around Vengeance by playing Atrocity on your Tryndamere, because Vengeance can't kill Tryndamere, because he doubles up, right? Similarly, you can half play around a Ruination with Field Rush, because Tryndamere will survive, right? So then you just deal 10 to face, and that's pretty. So yeah, those are just kind of a few themes of things you might be looking for in particular matchups. But you can jam the play button whenever you feel ready.
Gotcha. Anything but scouts, right?
Or Zero, yeah.
Or Zero, yeah.
That was my final boss matchup to get the Masters, and we got there. I was shocked.
So this is a semi-decent matchup, but not super favored, right?
Yeah, it's not super great because they have rallies. I might consider keeping a Vengeance. That's it. Your Balfeasts are really only good at blocking or popping barriers, so we're not upset if we get one back. But the average card we get is probably better than a Balfeast.
Do we ever keep 3 Sisters in this hand?
No. We're essentially running 4 Flash Freezes because we're on double 3 Sister, double Flash Freeze. So odds are we're probably gonna get one when we need one.
Okay.
And we don't want 2 in the same hand. Yeah. So I think obviously we pass if we don't play. If you play the Aberration Sentry on turn 2, that means if you top deck a Catalyst of Aeons, you can't play it next turn. That's bad.
So we just want to press this blue button there.
Yeah. I've made this mistake so many times of just playing the Aberration Sentry, but it's very, very bad.
So now do we just keep slamming the blue button?
Yeah, you just hit the blue button.
No.
Great. So they played a big threat, right? They played a thing that's going to get out of control. You want them to play mana on that thing before we kill it. We can kill it whenever we want. We don't have to kill it right now. We can play our little Aberration Sentry, Vent Burning Mana, but other than that, we're just kind of chilling.
Okay. Free draw. Why not? But we're not attacking. We're gonna see if he's gonna attack us, and then we're gonna
that's
block.
a blocker. Yeah. Strafing Strike. That's like fine. They're paying 3 mana for us to draw a card. So right now we have 5 points worth of healing in our hand. So we're really not too afraid about taking damage. I think you can offer a pass here. And we might decide to Vengeance. We might not.
The white flame?
How are we feeling? Yeah. But I think we just Vengeance first. Oftentimes they'll just take this pass here. But I think it's good for us.
So now they've gone for this attack. We just straight up vengeance, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we actually vengeance the Shyvana or not. Because if we vengeance the White Flame, A, it's cheaper to replay, and B, Shyvana gets sub-up progress, and we'd rather that not happen.
True.
So maybe it's just on the Shyvana.
Did Runeterra just kill itself?
I was gonna say you're streaming away.
Yeah, Runeterra just straight up exploded. That is absolutely never happened. Yo, Doey, what you doing? What magic?
My FTR magic. You cannot get LP.
Alright, so we're gonna go for this vengeance here.
Can you re-share your screen? If you have it.
Gotcha.
Nice. You took 4 damage. That's fine. Take 1 damage on average, 1 damage per turn.
So here we're just pushing the blue button, right?
Yep.
We're thinking about playing our Trundle. We didn't want to play our Trundle, so now we just pass. Alright, so now we're going to think about playing our Trundle again.
So, Avalanche, let's see, how much mana do we carry over next turn? How much mana do we have next turn if we Avalanche?
2.
We carry over 2, so we have 8 mana. We can't Ruination next turn if we Avalanche. So we probably pass, and if they open attack, we have a 3 Sisters.
To stop this, right?
Right.
Or do we ever want to? Nah. We definitely just stop the White Flame for sure. Yeah.
Actually, maybe do flash freeze the goat because they can. Well, it depends. If they pre-commit a buff to the
White Flame, then we definitely.
Then you can definitely flash freeze it. If you don't, or if they don't, you might flash freeze the goat instead. Now you have a very good play.
So this is hot, right?
Yep, that's real good. You had 2 for nothing, or 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I like it more than Avalanche here. It heals you up a little bit, which is nice, and puts damage on the White Flame.
Yeah, that was my thinking, as well. Like, I mean, Avalanche is cool, but Blighted Ravine is looking real hot.
Yep. You also don't have, like, you can play it, but we're also not going to kill this White Flame through damage either. But I guess it does put damage on him, so that's something.
So we just take this 5.
Yes, absolutely. So we take 6. I mean, even if we take 6, we heal back
3.
3.
So technically, we're only taking
15.
3.
Yeah, we go to 15. I mean, going to 15 sounds decent, right? Mm-hmm. So I think we could just do that and then heal.
Sounds perfectly fine. Fight number 2.
Yep.
So we just want to fully bank for next turn, right?
Yep. So you could definitely play the Aberration Sentry now. Actually,
we don't have enough mana for Elimination.
Right. So I guess no. You actually just pass. I almost trolled myself. I saw a card and won. You definitely pass. Like you block the 6/8, and then you do what? Take 2 damage. That's fine.
Yeah. That was my thinking. All right. Now that he has 2 attackers, I mean 3 attackers, we just.
I think Ruination's good here. The punish is a Shyvana or a Panther, but they can't rally this turn if they do. and you have a flash freeze and take 0 damage next turn if they do.
Excuse me. Do we ever attack first?
No, they have barrier, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, true. It doesn't matter. Okay. So we just slam it down.
Yep.
Did have Pantheon. Okay. Oh, wow. What a draw.
I think if he plays Shyvana, you just do it again. He's probably going to play a buff and then attack.
If he plays Shyvana, for sure.
Yeah, buff into attack.
Hmm? Yeah. Hi. Robin? Wait, I couldn't hear him. You said how was the work?
How was the work from home?
Not too bad.
You don't like it. It seems like you don't like it.
I don't. But I'm just trying to figure things out.
Okay. I thought you would have liked it.
Me too. But to be honest, I haven't been enjoying it. Not gonna lie.
So you looking for another one at home, or you looking to go back?
I'll probably look for another one, to be honest.
Well, now is the time to find one of those. Or about y'all going back.
Yeah. True.
Well, alright. I was just checking in.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not too many people are checking in on me, actually. other than Vanessa, and like.
Well, that's life. That shit like that always happens.
True.
It's people where you never really think that would ask that ends up asking,
True. Very true.
But I know how she is. Lord, she don't ask.
Yeah. I mean, we're thinking about coming down there.
Yeah, she was telling me about it, and I was telling her, because Orlando would be like out. It depends on where in Orlando. So it depends on where, but possibly out from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all like going to Disney or somewhere, I was like, if it's a day that y'all going that I'm not working, I can always take my son and we can go,
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was telling her, and she said she was gonna ask your sister because I guess she works there.
Yeah. Yeah. She works at Disney.
Yeah, so she said she was gonna ask and let me know how much it would be, so I can go. Cause I don't know. I was looking to go, but I know normally the tickets be high as hell.
Yeah. Exactly.
So who knows?
But hopefully we're able to see you, for sure.
Yeah, I hope so too. I told her I would see her. Hour and a half ain't nothing. What?
No, she was laughing. I guess because she was listening. She's eating pizza right now.
Oh, stuffing her face again?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
You're not
Bad,
gonna love me.
bad.
I'm friend. You love me.
The
Alright, Dave.
I think you play the Hearthguard or the Aberration, whatever his name is.
Oh, the Avarosen? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if they replay Pantheon, you just leave.
And it gets more keywords.
Right. So you need to kill the Pantheon like on their attack token or before their like after the next time they can attack. Because you can flash freeze the next attack.
True. I would guess he just passes here, and then we take it.
Yeah.
Do we have revolve feast?
For another blocker? I think you can. Probably put the damage on
Pantheon, yeah.
Do you ever Vile Feast?
Actually, no, because then we're out of range for vengeance.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we Vile Feast.
Yeah, I think we just take this. Yeah, we just take this. You're right. Because right now we can flash freeze this.
Yep. All right. Actually, yeah, I think you have to. I was gonna say you could just block. Yeah, I think you block anyway. I think that's good. They probably play a buff. Concerted strike?
No, we can't Vow Feast.
No,
we have to Ruination.
Yeah, I think we just Ruination after this. I was say unless you draw another flash freeze.
So we just Ruinate, right? I mean, if he has second Pantheon.
Yeah, I think you just have to Ruinate now.
Yeah. Then he just wins.
We lose to Shyvana. Actually,
wait.
Lose to Shyvana plus buff.
Is there a way for us to not lose?
We heal for 4. Maybe we don't lose.
Because this is going to be +1, so there's going to be 5, 6.
Why don't you Vow Feast, like, Shyvana or something? And then you can eat Withering Wail as well.
And how much is that? Oh, but then we lose to so many things on this spot.
If we do this, we only lose to Dragon's Clutch, I think.
Yeah.
Or another rally.
Or another rally.
Yeah, so I think you just Vow Feast. Because would you rather lose to units or spells? Because if you Ruination and they play like a Goat and a Bright Steel, you lose. But I think if you Vile Feast, you're fine unless they have the Overwhelm. Because Pantheon's still 1/5.
Yeah, exactly. Because they need exactly like a lot of buffs to kill me, to be honest. Because we have a heal in our hand, and then we can always threaten Ruination next turn.
Next turn we're definitely gonna feel the rush. We're just gonna rip it. Because your boys are bigger than Pantheon still. I think you're fine just ripping it. Yeah, I think you just gotta pass. And we're really hoping it's not Dragon's Clutch.
Copium.
Yeah, probably. If they don't kill us on this turn, we win. Man, how good would Vengeance be right now?
Vengeance would be amazing.
You'd be chilling. You'd be...
Yeah, Vengeance would be amazing.
Chilling. Alright, so that's a spell.
Yeah, this is definitely a spell. It looks like a strike spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Confront does the other one. Does the other spell.
This is exact lethal. So we just Withering Well?
Yep.
And say, alright, do you have the buff?
And we're pretty convinced it's a strike spell that they have.
Yeah.
I guess it could be a rally. If it's a rally, we're dead. But yeah, we just kind of feel the rush next turn.
And we pray. Feel the rush and pray. Wait, so we never Ruination?
Do we Ruination?
And then feel the rush the following turn?
If we draw a... We can heal for 6. I mean, you can try it. They have 2 cards. We don't have any units.
Yeah, it is a little scary.
So if they double develop units, like second Shyvana would kill us. Whereas now, although they played Confront, so maybe they don't have it. Yeah, I think I like to feel the rush. I think.
I mean,
but there's an argument for Ruination if you want to do it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this card is definitely a strike spell, for sure. It might not be considered. It might be single combat.
It's probably concerted. Maybe Ruination was better because we knew one was a strike spell. Forgot.
Is it concerted? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was concerted. I knew it was a strike spell. I
forgot. We knew. I forgot.
Right. I knew it was a strike spell. I just didn't know which one. So we definitely swing.
Yeah.
Because, like, whatever he blocks with for, like, we
and if they don't block, we win.
Yeah.
That happens a non-0% of the time. The only thing that this leads us to now.
What does this look? Oh, he could wait.
Or guiding touch.
He used 1. That place.
We probably rip this if they develop.
Then we just Ruination on spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's no way they develop. So we rip it, right? We just say, all right. Oh wait, we can't.
What do you mean?
Because then they can strike with Pantheon and live.
No, it dies. So if they strike with Pantheon dies. You flash freeze Shyvana.
Oh, I forgot I had. Oh wait, I just stopped that flash freeze. I did not notice that. Okay, all right, we're chilling.
Yeah, the question would be. If you flash freeze and double catalyst, are you dead? I mean, probably. I think you just rip the outro. There's not need.
Rip?
Oh, yeah, and they can't kill Tryndamere. This is why Tryndamere's so good. They have to kill him twice. They need, like, double concerted right now. Because of his level up.
Mm-hmm. He digging.
Like, this strafing strike actually doesn't even work. Double check the eye just to make sure.
No,
Why does it work? Why is? Oh, he's healing.
He's healing.
Yeah, just flash freeze.
So we just flash freeze, and we say, "All right, what you got now?"
Oh, any buff would work for him. Any buff, because he just needs to heal for 1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He has any buff. Is it GG?
There's no way he's just slow rolling you. He's upset.
Definitely slow rolling.
This is a I shut my phone because I'm upset.
Yeah. All right, there it is. All right, he came back. He was like, I can't do him like that.
There you go.
Oh,
that game
man.
was like real sus for a really long time.
Yeah, I think I would have ripped the Ruination and probably died because he had a dragon.
Yep, you would have died to that dragon.
He had dragon. Well, yeah, I would have most definitely died. He had dragon, he had Pale Cascade, and he had Concerted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely died, 100%. All right, 100% win rate. Here we go. Here's the deck. Here it is. All right. And oh yeah, I apologize. That was one of my girlfriend's cousins. She knows what happened to me at the beginning of this year, so she was checking in on me.
Yeah, no need to apologize. What? This is Fresreal? This is actually unwinnable.
Wait, actually?
I mean, it's very bad. Great hand, though. I think we keep all of it.
For real?
Maybe you get rid of Flash Freeze, but you keep everything else.
We keep Aberrose and Sentry?
Yeah, because you need him to draw your card, like, by turn 3, when there's no shrooms in it.
True. True. Alright. Copy. 3 sisters. No Teemo, no Teemo, no Teemo, no Teemo. Fuck. It's because I said no Teemo.
Attacking on odds is broken.
It's because I said no Teemo. Confirmed.
Valfeast, 1 mana win.
Do you ever pass here? No, right? There's no point.
No. I think you play your Iris and Sentry.
Oh, okay.
I think you make him play the buff on the attack.
So we attack?
I think you're fine attacking now. There are relatively few mushrooms, and hopefully we draw more things like the Lighted Ravine. It's pretty good. I'm surprised he didn't block with the Chump-Lump. It's kind of odd to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised either, actually. I think
they should know. Yeah, they should know that it dies to avalanches anyway. At some point.
So we took this Val Feast, right?
Yep. They probably play like Troll Chant.
Troll
Although
Chant.
they had Troll Chant, then they're trolling by not Trump one.
True.
They'd get the value trade.
Oh, no Troll Chant. Noted.
Yep. Nice. So, this is something I need to get a lot better at doing. And that's just like attacking here with both. Because we're likely playing a Blighted. And if they don't block, then
we just get 3 damage in.
Right. So maybe you hold back the 1/1 because that's too obvious, and you attack with the 2/1.
Because if he's willing to trade, then it's like, all right. Well.
Yeah, it's fine. Like they're probably gonna die anyway. Ooh, got a Trundle. Now, if they pass, then we just pass back.
Yep. A free card? Hey.
So Avalanche is a lot better here than the Blighted Ravine, and it's because you're at full health.
That's what I was thinking. That we want to save Blighted Ravine for when we actually take damage. What's up?
Go ahead and nose clear.
Okay.
Disregard the screaming you're about to hear.
Okay. So my son has a little cold.
Oh.
Alright. Do we ever wait? No, right? We just take this.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
You take this one. Their best card right now that they could play is Teemo again. And you can... I would not be opposed to just Wailing the Teemo. On when they attack. If they drop a Puffcat Puddler, you just kill it. Puffcat Puddler is the champion.
Oh, just vengeance it?
Yeah, Puffcat Puddler is how you lose the game. So if they're preempting a Mushroom Cloud, that means they don't have Puffcat Puddler, which is sick.
Chumble? So we just play Trundle, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They might attack if they have Mystic. They don't really care if they have Mystic Shot, though. It's a Mystic Shot that doesn't go to face.
So we take this attack, right? Because if we get Mystic, then it's fine.
Yeah, they don't get Mystic.
Yeah.
It happens. Like, worst case scenario, they... we put them off Puffcat Puddler. Worst case scenario, they Mystic Shot the... They, like, develop and then we play Blighted Ravine. That seems fine. Best case scenario, they...
Make us so could... draw a shit ton of cards.
Yeah, so... How many cards do we have right now?
In hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
We're gonna draw 2. I feel the need to play one.
Do we just kindly tavern? Oh wait, but it takes us off of Blighted Ravine for the turn.
Maybe you pass and see if they play a unit.
Yeah, hand is kind of awkward. We don't really want to get off of Blighted Ravine for the turn because he could play. Is Teemo leveled? Oh, Teemo's not even leveled yet.
Yeah, I think you could just pass.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna burn a card. I don't know why opponents playing these without a Puffcat Puddler. I guess emptying their hand.
Yeah, I guess just emptying their hand. Do we? I think we're supposed to kindly Tavern Keeper our face just cause, like.
You can. It's reasonable.
One,
go
two,
for it.
3, 4.
You're 8.
6, 7. Yeah.
Are you at 8 or not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, I counted wrong. Yeah, I'm at 9, so yeah, I have to.
Then yeah, you have to. Oh, we actually probably should put that on Trundle.
Oh, so that I couldn't get Mystic Shot. I mean, I kind of figured that they didn't have it at this point. Like, I'm putting them off for so many cards, but like they could easily just be trolling, right?
Yeah.
Because like
that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
We take it. So we actually have all of our win cons in hand. So it doesn't matter as much if we.
Oh, we're gonna burn a card. Do we just like Withering Wail just cause?
I think so this is gonna sound weird. Actually, that's bad. I think you just Ravine.
Just play the Ravine?
Yeah, it gives you a really good open next turn. Because you kill the unit and your thing lives, and I mean, you'd rather not burn cards if you can avoid it.
That is true.
Your box is now good. Your box gets a double kill, essentially, because of the Ravine popping.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if they had a Puffcat Puddler...
Yeah, we'd be in trouble. We'd most definitely be in trouble if they had Puffcat. He's gonna swing. Am I just gonna take it? No, I block with the... Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. I'm trolling.
Because he heals.
He just heals, yeah.
They should attack here, because they don't lose anything by attacking.
I want to know. I think that came from here, so I think they drew it.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Cause I'm like, all right, bro. You got it, man. So we just level Trundle, right? No, Lidros. Oh, I thought Lidros was burned. Okay.
I think we're leveling Trundle and probably playing Tryndamere.
True.
I mean, obviously it depends
On what he does.
We want them to have as few frostbites as possible, because now opponents down to 16. It means Ladros Atrocity is a guaranteed kill, as long as he doesn't get frostbitten. So if they have to frostbite Trundle or Tryndamere on this turn, that's like.
We're super happy to see that.
Yeah, that means they can only frostbite one of them, so they're gonna be taking damage.
So we just played Tryndamere.
Yeah. They could Thermo Beam Trundle.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. I'm like, Thermo is a card, but then they're still taking 8. Okay. So do we just attack?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Potential issue could be if they drew second Mystic, now Trundle dies.
But they're taking 9 for it. They're taking 8. No, 5 for it.
5. That's fine.
Yeah,
and
that's
Trundle lives.
perfectly fine. Sure.
And we have FTR mana.
Oh, we had. Oh wait, no, we went off.
Oh, true.
It's the Puff Cat Peddler we were running for the whole game. Did we just instantly vengeance it?
No, because we have the box. And the box, like, they could play second Puffcat Peddler, and then we just with the box.
Oh, true. So
And
1, 2.
I think you just pass.
Yeah, because we have double Feel the Rush in hand. We have double Atrocity. Like we're big chilling. We're like, yo, what you? We're like,
we are only on 2 copies of Tryndamere, so if one of them gets ripped, that sucks. That's real bad.
True, because then this only pulls a Trundle, but it will be leveled.
Yeah, so maybe Withering Whale. You still hold up box. And you rip one less card.
Yeah.
And you get the...
Uh-huh.
And it effectively deals more damage on the turn. Because the Peddler's gonna have less HP to stop the overwhelm.
We just instantly box, right?
Yeah, like box here. They could level up Ezreal with a Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
Then he doesn't die.
Which they'll probably do here. But at least Peddler is dead. So next turn we're gonna burn 1 card. He's gonna do 2 here, and we're gonna burn 1 card. Do we just open Feel the Rush, or do we just open attack?
You can't open attack because it's way too likely.
That freezes, right?
Yeah.
True.
So I like the Feel the Rush. It makes him have 4. You have to have 4 freezes to win. We'd rather burn that card.
Oh, we were only drawing. Oh, okay. Okay, we're fine. All right. Oh. All right.
There was, I guess, a consideration for playing Ravine. I like Feel the Rush. More often than not, you win off this. Have they played a single Flash Freeze yet?
Nope. Other than only freeze we've seen this entire game is Icefill. Yeah, that's about it. Yep. They literally have to have like 4 freezes in hand. Like no trolling.
Yeah. If they...
I don't really think they have enough
burn
mana
you out
for
on the
that.
stack, you just play Vengeance.
Oh, that is a card.
Karina.
That is
Okay.
a card.
Let's see how much you take. Oof. 7. Now you have to drag Ezreal because you want to push as much damage as possible. Are these casual 16 attack Trundamirs or Trundles? Yeah, they didn't have enough mana even to Flash Freeze twice.
Yeah.
After the Mastermind. Well, that matchup is actually unwinnable. Like if they drew the Puffcat Peddler earlier, we probably just died. Although we had Vengeance for it, so maybe not. Yeah.
It is, but I could see how that could be a super hard matchup because they're able to basically get their combo set up and stuff, and then they also have Ezreal to just kind of burn us out at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. And then also Karina was like a big deal because I did set like that. Like we can't take that lightly. That did 7 to face.
Go hard. This guy's on go hard. I think we maybe get rid of everything except Tavern. We really want Avalanche or Blighted Ravine, but I think Connie Tavern Keeper is better than average replacement.
Okay. We don't keep Withering World though.
No.
Avalanche.
This is like a real good hand, I think. So you need to decide like instantly whether or not you're gonna Avalanche, because if you jam that pass button, people are gonna think that you aren't thinking because you don't have it. So whenever you have Avalanche mana and you're trying to bait them, you have to pass fast. You just have to boom pass, because they're gonna think that you don't have it.
There's nothing to fear.
So we just take this hit, right?
Yep. And next turn you can Tavern Keeper.
Oh wow. What a draw. What a draw. Do we ever attack?
No, because they have Go Hard.
Sure. I mean, now we do, right?
Yeah, kill the barrel. So it's perfect. Yeah. If they develop, they won't. But if they do, I think you can just rip Avalanche. If they don't, you could like block Elise.
Withering Well?
How much damage do you take?
7. I would
And
take.
And then you catalyst, and then you're fine, right? You're fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'd literally take. I take 4.
Yep.
That's insane. Wonder what he's thinking about. Okay.
I think they were thinking about Glimpse Beyond.
Everything's fine. We're fine.
So, what are they gonna play?
Go hard.
Go hard. Yeah.
It'd be good.
Wonder what happens if you glimpse. They're trying to draw them. Actually, they kind of trolled, unless they have another elite. Because I wonder, like, jam the pass button. I wonder what happens.
Just pass?
Just jam it. Yeah. Just jam it. Because, like, you have a Withering Whale plus Vile Feast, and you take, like, no damage if they open attack.
True.
And if they develop, like, if they play Twisted Fate here, then you Avalanche or Blighted, and you're chilling.
So do we count Tavern Keeper here?
That seems reasonable. You could pass again, because like nothing's really changed, right?
True.
If you Tavern Keeper, it just gives them more. Have they played the Fleeting card yet? Oh, that was last turn. I think you just jam the pass button. Like, they still can't open and actually deal damage to you.
Yeah. I think it deals one damage, yeah.
If you Withering Wheel.
Yep, it deals 1 damage. We just do it right.
Yep. And now this should deal 0 damage. Are you healing? You're going
I'm actually
up
healing here.
I don't think you commit the Vile Feast. I think you hold back the Vile.
Oh, we just... okay.
To beat a Glimpse Beyond.
True, because this is
kind of greedy.
I mean, this is literally... -1. So, like, okay. Yep. So, it's not greedy. I actually like that. Because let him commit stuff. You commit.
Now, if they're paying attention, they should know that, oh, he spell, so he's not going to commit. That's fine.
Do we Cavern Keeper? Or
it gives them a go hard. I don't think you want to.
True. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because right now, unless they're going to kill their own unit, they can't be shuffling more go hards in their deck. I think you just pass again. We really want them to play Twisted Fate. That'd be pretty sick.
So do we just jam Trendemir?
It's kind of unfortunate we don't have a Field Rush. How many cards do we have in our deck?
29.
So we have over a 10% chance at drawing turn. We draw Field Rush. It's really good if we do. I'd be fine passing again.
Oh my goodness,
There's really no reason to play a card. Now, we did think about it for a while.
Okay, so that's definitely
now I
hard.
blighted. Yeah, and now we just blighted. Let's see if they should go hard their Butcher.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, I guess. That's fine.
You just say okay.
Uh.
Oh, did we want to have Rose and Sentry?
He probably did because they just wasted a go hard. Now it's unlikely that they have one. Okay. Baited. You're the goat. now you definitely play your Avarice and Sentry.
Baited.
Feel free to attack with it. Yeah, definitely attack. As I said, they get a free block. It'd be really silly of them if they don't.
So do we Valve Feast Elise? Because why not?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
Now, Tryndamere is our win con.
How many? Oh wait, he can't deck out. I don't know why I'm looking. Oh, here looking like, nah, there's no way you're decking out. Okay, so we just slammed Tryndamere.
I think Tryndamere has to be fine. Although it's pretty weak to pack your bags.
But I mean, it's still 10 damage.
True. True. Yeah, it's weak to exactly pack your bags plus vet. So I think this is fine. Alright, so they have a pack your bags.
No, that can't search it anymore, remember?
Doesn't it?
That can't search it.
It doesn't search it because they're the 1 mana card in their deck.
Yeah.
So that's a Glimpse Beyond?
That's a Glimpse Beyond, yes.
Okay.
It's either Glimpse or like
That's
Vow.
weird, because Conchologist can manifest to go hard. Or a pack your bags.
Wait, can it?
Yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I know specifically Zat Sprayfring can't pull pack your bags from your deck anymore.
Alright, Avalanche might have been good there.
Oh, we got rid of Vengeance. Oh. Wait, did we just
Field
rip
Rush.
it?
Ooh, yes. Because if they Ruination, we win. Because then we deal 19 damage in response to a Ruination. They could Vengeance plus pack. Gold card. Only attack with is that true? Let's see. Let's assume they pack your bags. They cast it anyway. Trundle flips anyway. Okay, yeah, you can attack with. If for whatever reason Tryndamere had 6 health, you wouldn't want to attack because you don't want both Tryndameres to flip. Vengeance.
That has to be Vengeance. He already blew one away though.
Mm-hmm. We have to keep this in mind because Glimpse.
Yeah, that's the glimpse that he got off of Zat Sprayfring.
It's very likely we want to Avalanche next turn to kill Twisted Fate.
Okay.
Because we don't want him close to leveling up.
True, it is getting there. So that has to be pack your bags, yeah. Okay. So Ruination must be coming.
Yeah, Ruination would be pretty good for him.
Do we just say okay?
I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
Do we just Ice Pillar and level?
Yep.
Just say alright. You're not gonna deal with us, then we're gonna kill you.
So if they Ruination, I think we have lethal with the Aberration Sentry. It's the Fury.
So
Or actually, we Atro here, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah. And then they're out of mana, which means
so we play
Sentry.
Okay.
Wait, they go down to 3. No, then we just play Tavern Keeper.
Yeah, they go down to 3.
Yeah. And that sounds pretty decent.
I mean, I guess it's just Vengeance, right?
Yeah, so we can Tavern Keeper because we can protect, or not Tavern Keeper. We can play this guy. That seems bad. Maybe open. Maybe just open. Make him have Vengeance. Vengeance or die.
Yeah, it's Vengeance or die. Okay. Got it, man.
Yep. So that Field Rush will only bring a chunk back. By the way.
Oh, that's what he got off of stalking. Oh, because both of our Trenemies are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So we play Sentry.
Nope.
Oh, because we're giving them a go hard target. Okay. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, I had to remember that. I haven't played against this deck in a while, so we just pass.
Yep.
Okay.
Now he's gonna go hard his own zap.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can probably play it.
He's like, why won't he play units? Because I got Doey here.
Now you could play the Aberration Sentry.
That's bad.
No, it's good. It's only bad against the Ruination. Ladros? That's fine. Oh, we're chilling. But we can't feel the rush next turn.
So we Trundle?
Or you feel the rush now. Because you can't do it next turn.
I mean, he's only going to pull one. Like you said.
Yeah, I like the. I do like. Yeah, but it's a 10-10.
Oh, true. It's a 10-10 with regen.
I think I like Trundle now. Maybe. And then you play the pillar next turn and drag Ladros up. And try and get in there.
Because we're going to freeze right now, right?
No. Yeah. Play the 3 sisters. No, flash freeze. Because the Fury of the North might find us lethal.
Or in tune. Should we block?
Sure.
No reason not to, right?
Yeah, like if he wants to kill his own Ladros with the go hard.
There you go, buddy. I helped you out.
Wait, you can't even Vow Feast Ladros.
That
now
is
your
true.
open attack is kinda sick.
So we have 3 sisters as a backup.
Yeah, and you just open. I mean, yeah. What can they have? Withering Whale? They're digging. They're probably just drawing go hards at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you see how patient you have to be? That pass button?
Yeah, you have to be super patient. Super patient.
It's like, you just have to ask yourself, wait, how much damage?
Yeah.
And you find out it's really not that much because you have so much healing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure. Yeah, you gotta be. I think, yeah, like I said, I'm so used to like slamming things with Pantheon. Like, I just gotta stop and just relax and just play the game, understand certain spots. Like, to be honest, I kind of brain farted that Withering Wail of Alfie's turn because I was like, wait, how much damage are we taking? Oh wait, we're literally taking 1. We don't have to develop. Like, we can say, oh, are you gonna do something? Like, come on, are you gonna play something that forces me to do something? So it's turns like that will definitely differentiate the difference between like a player like me and somebody like you. Because I would say that you're a pretty good player at this deck. Honestly, probably one of the best. Honestly, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Not this season. Was it last season? Runeterra AR said I was the best FTR player last season.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh snap! Oh, that's sick.
At least for a little while. Anyway, I would highly recommend, especially the last 2 games were like quite good. We might have overpassed against Shavana Pantheon, but we still won anyway.
Yeah.
But I would highly recommend. I know it's boring, but like downloading your VOD and rewatching 3 games because I think they were like pretty classic examples of kind of what I was talking about earlier. About forcing the opponent to do stuff.
Yeah.
Just slamming the pass button.
For sure.
Might have overpassed against Shavana Pantheon, but we, like I said, we won anyway. So you'll rather lose by overpassing while playing FTR instead of not passing enough.
True. 100%.
And then go from that baseline, like, oh, I'm overpassing, and I'm starting to lose, and take it back down a little bit, and then you're probably in the sweet spot.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you for sure. Yo, I appreciate this, Doey.
I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Yo, you gonna be climbing? You gonna be climbing today, or are you gonna do some climbing tomorrow?
Oh no, I need to sleep tonight. So I'll probably be climbing most of the day tomorrow. So yeah.
All right.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I appreciate you coaching me. And I'll probably be talking to you a little bit tomorrow, but definitely over the weekend for sure.
Yeah, if you have any questions about FTR, or if you ever want to take a screenshot and like send it to me and be like, "What would you do here?" I'd be happy to say what I would do. Granted, I won't be able to respond instantly, but it might be like 3 hours later. Be like, "Oh, I wonder what Doey thinks about this," and then I'll finally get to you. I'm sure.
Okay, appreciate that.
Anyway,
bye, bro.
Yeah,
you have a good night.
You too.
Alright, stream. I'm ending it here. Appreciate anybody that made it to the end of the VOD.